So setting up the mitre gauge, the first thing I'm going to do is remove the fence from my table saw, because you want to make sure that your workpiece is only supported from one side for safety's sake. We'll remove the mitre gauge from the box. It comes in a few separate parts. We've got a little tool set here, we've got the fence, stop block, the handle, and the mitre gauge itself. The handle can go straight into the mitre gauge here. Screw it in tight. And we're going to put it into the slot on the table of the table saw. Now this piece here does not fit in the slot of my DeWalt table saw. So I'm going to take the right Allen key. I'm going to remove that piece here with the screw. Screw back in the piece and into the bag. Now at this point I should be able to slide it directly into the slot on my table saw. Now the next adjustment that you need to know, because this is a measuring device, you want to make it exact, is these small ball bearings, spring-loaded ball bearings on the side of the unit. You want to adjust them from the back side with the small Allen key. It'll adjust the depth of the ball bearings to make sure that you have a nice snug fit, and that as you slide it, it does not move laterally from side to side. Okay, that's good. Take it away. The next piece you can put on now is the fence onto the mitre gauge. This just is a T-slot with the hand tighten screws. So that can go on like that. Okay, now we have it with the fence. So to adjust this, there is a pin which you lift and turn. You may need to loosen the handle a little bit to allow it to turn. And at this point you can move it to any angle you like. To lock the angle, you tighten the handle and it will stay locked at that point. Now you do need to make sure that the fence is going to clear the blade. So as I raise the blade here, loosen the bolts, and I want to make sure that the fence is going to clear the blade. Very important. If you need to cut many pieces at a certain length, you can use the stop block here, which again is just a couple of thumb tighten screws into the T-slot at the top of the fence. Slide it to where you need it to be, and you can tighten one of the thumb screws here. You can see that the stop block can be raised and lowered. This little red piece here is meant to be for measurement against the ruler here. Again, this ruler is kind of useless because it doesn't really mark where the end of the blade is at all, so I would ignore that. Now note that you can also clamp the workpiece to the fence if you need to. Okay, so now we're ready to go. We've got our odd-shaped workpiece here. We're making sure that the fence is clearing the blade. We've set the blade to an appropriate height. You can see that I'm not wearing gloves. We often don't with rotary tools to prevent ourselves from being snared. And earmuffs on, vacuum on, and let's go. Alright, so to pack up, we're going to set the gauge to 0 degrees again. We're going to remove the handle, remove the stop block from the fence, remove the fence, and remove the gauge from the saw. The box itself has a map of where everything goes, so that should be pretty straightforward.